Have you ever wondered what the real difference is between holding a U.S. green card and becoming a U.S. citizen? On the surface, they might seem similar. Both allow you to live and work in the United States. Both mean you've made it through the long, complicated immigration system. But in reality, these two statuses are worlds apart. And in 2025, the stakes have never been higher. Today, we're diving deep into what separates a green card holder from a U.S. passport-carrying citizen, and why one of them gives you true power, while the other can still leave you vulnerable. Let's begin with the green card, officially known as lawful permanent residency. When you get your green card, you're allowed to live in the U.S. long-term, work almost any job, pay taxes, and start building your life. You've already gone through a lot, whether it was through marriage, employment, asylum, or the diversity visa lottery. But as comforting as the term permanent resident may sound, it doesn't actually mean your status is untouchable. A green card can be taken away, and that's where the difference begins. Let's talk about travel first. If you're a green card holder and you leave the U.S. for more than 6 months, you might face tough questions when you return. Stay outside the country for more than a year without a re-entry permit? You might even lose your green card entirely. Many don't realize this until it's too late. But if you're a U.S. citizen, you could leave the country for a decade and come back without issue. You won't face extra questioning. You won't risk losing your status. That U.S. passport is your golden ticket home every time. Now let's talk about voting. As a green card holder, you can't vote in federal elections. Not for president, not for Congress, not even for your mayor in most places. You might live here, work here, raise a family here, but you have no say in the country's leadership. Citizens, on the other hand, vote in every election. They help decide the laws and the leaders that shape their daily lives. In a year like 2025, when policies can shift drastically depending on who's in office, having the power to vote is more than a privilege. It's a shield. And then there's something no one likes to think about: deportation. Yes, even as a permanent resident, you can be deported. If you commit a certain crime, violate immigration rules, or even fail to update your address with USCIS, you could be placed into removal proceedings. Thousands of people with green cards have been removed from the U.S. after decades of living here. But citizens? Once you've naturalized, you're safe. You cannot be deported unless you committed fraud to obtain your citizenship, which is extremely rare. Now, let's talk about family. If you're a green card holder, you can sponsor your spouse and unmarried children. But the process takes time, sometimes years. And if your loved ones are from high-demand countries like India or Mexico, the wait can feel endless. As a U.S. citizen, though, you can sponsor your spouse, children, married children, parents, and even siblings. Not only that, the processing is often faster, and you have more categories available to bring your family closer. Here's another big one: your passport. Green card holders still travel with the passport of their birth country, which can have serious restrictions. You might need visas for countries like the UK, Canada, or Australia. But once you're a U.S. citizen, you get the full power of a U.S. passport. That means visa-free or visa-on-arrival access to over 180 countries. It means faster lines at airports. And it means the world quite literally opens up for you. When it comes to jobs, especially government jobs, green card holders hit a wall. Most federal positions, including those at the FBI, CIA, or even the post office, require U.S. citizenship. You might be more than qualified, but your immigration status could disqualify you. Citizenship removes that barrier and opens doors to stable, well-paying careers, many with benefits and pensions. Citizenship also makes life easier for your children. U.S. citizens are eligible for federal financial aid, scholarships, and certain grants that green card holders can't access. While your child may be born in the U.S. and already be a citizen, your own status could affect their ability to receive benefits, apply for federal loans, or qualify for certain programs. Naturalizing can remove those obstacles and give your family a stronger foundation for success. Now, let's be fair. There are some reasons people choose to stay green card holders instead of becoming citizens. The biggest is dual citizenship. Some countries, like China and India, do not allow their citizens to hold a second nationality. If you become a U.S. citizen, you may have to give up your original passport, and that's not an easy decision. Others hesitate because of the cost. Naturalization currently costs over $800 in filing fees, and there's a civics test and interview involved. For some, it's intimidating. For others, it's just not the right time. But here's what we want you to think about. In 2025, immigration policy is changing fast. Green card holders are being more closely monitored. Immigration enforcement is more aggressive. Re-entry restrictions are tighter. Having citizenship means peace of mind. It means never looking over your shoulder. It means knowing that no matter who's in power, your place in this country is locked in. So what exactly do you gain by naturalizing? You get the right to vote. You get a U.S. passport. You protect yourself from deportation. You expand your ability to sponsor family. You unlock federal job opportunities and financial aid. You get full permanent membership in the United States. And what do you lose? In most cases, absolutely nothing, unless your original country doesn't allow dual citizenship. But even then, ask yourself, is the trade-off worth it for you and your family's future? To wrap this up, let's be crystal clear. A green card is a massive achievement. If you're a permanent resident, you've already made it through one of the hardest systems in the world. But if you're eligible to take that next step, don't wait. Don't put it off. Don't gamble your future on something that can be taken away. Citizenship is not just a status. It's protection. It's power. It's peace of mind. Thanks for watching University Hub. If this video helped clarify the difference between a green card and U.S. citizenship, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Drop your questions or your own experience in the comments below. We always read and respond. See you in the next video.